Hey, how you doing? Kevin Maloney from the Maloney Method. Today we're going to talk about that last 10 pounds that you want to get off that is the toughest 10 pounds. We all know people are on a program and everything's going good. Yeah. And then we hit a point where everything stops, okay? It's almost like a football game where the offense is going down, they get to the 10-yard line, and they can't get any more yards. So what they do is they change their offense. That's number one. You got to change up. You have to look at the last 10 pounds or 10 yards and say, it's a different game now. Things are working against me. Nature will try and hold on to those 10 pounds as a survival thing. So you have to analyze what has worked up to that point and why it's not working now. That's number one. Number two, you have to have accountability and a plan. You cannot get in a car and drive and not know where you're going. You have to know where you are going, and you have to know how you're going to get there. So those last 10 pounds, the accountability has to be locked down, because up to this point, you've been successful, but now it's gotten tough. So you have to get tougher. Now we're fortunate now the timing is correct, because Meghan right now is trying to get her last 10 pounds off, and she is going to try something new that she hasn't done before. So right now I'll bring Meghan on, and she's going to tell you how she is going to lock it down, get the last 10 pounds off, and complete the job. Maggie, take over.
Okay, so I've decided to go on Slim Fast. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not going on Slim Fast. But I'm really not doing, I guess it's a little bit new in that I'm going to try to not do like a very aggressive. I'm going to try to find the sweet spot when it comes to the deficit that I want to be in, because I am still full-time breastfeeding my daughter. So that is very demanding on my body, and it makes me starving, because I basically have to pump 25 to 30 ounces of milk every single day to feed her. I do still work out every day. I do both cardio and weight training, and I run two of my businesses. So since I've had my daughter, I've yo-yoed this last 10 pounds, up, down 5 pounds, up 5 pounds, because I think my approach has been, I've been too emotional about losing this last 10 pounds, and so I get discouraged very easy, and I try to do like maybe a few days at a very low calorie, followed up by a few days of very high, and sometimes I just blow it all out of the water, and I'm just like, whatever, I'm going to eat what I want for a day, and which can totally derail an entire week of deficit. So I'm trying to just stick with a very moderate deficit of maybe 500 to 600 calories. Based on some research I've done, I believe my maintenance probably right now is about 2,400 calories, just because I am breastfeeding, I am working out, and I am very active the rest of my day. So I'm going to try to stick to around 1,800 calories a day, and I'm also going to, all foods are included. I don't really think anything like keto or paleo or whatever, vegan, none of that stuff is right for me, because I like all kinds of food and I don't want to feel limited. So I'd like to just pay attention to getting enough protein every day, which for me probably would be about at least 140 grams, enough carbs, and probably least fat, just because I'd rather have more carbs than fat because of my working out. The other thing I'm going to try to do is not be too obsessed with the scale weight. Mostly especially women that I know, we get really obsessed with the number on the scale, but if I'm eating about 1,800 calories a day, I probably am not going to lose more than about a pound a week. And sometimes I might even weigh in and be a pound more, and that has totally freaked me out before. But that's the other thing, is I'm going to try to just think of things logically. There's a lot of water weight, especially when you're breastfeeding. There's a lot of hormones. So I'm really going to try to just stay on course and not let the number on the scale always derail me, because I want to, look for a trend more than anything else. And also with my working out, I want to keep doing weight training, because weight training helps at least maintain the muscle that I have, because when you diet without weight training, sometimes your body starts burning its own muscle, and I just want to make sure that happens. It'll probably happen anyway, but I want to make sure that it happens as little as possible. So by keeping the calories relatively high, keeping weight training, at least half of my working out is going to be towards weight training and about half towards my cardio. I tend to go towards cardio because that's what I really love, to go for long runs and things like that, but you can really wear yourself out and you can start burning away at your muscle. So that's what I'm trying to do this time that I guess is different, is I'm going to try to focus more on weight training, try to focus on keeping my calories at about 1,800 and not try to drop lower, just because I want to lose weight faster and see that number on the scale go down faster. And I need to maintain my milk supply and all those other things, and then try to not be so concerned with the number on the scale and how fast it's moving down, knowing this is probably going to take a couple months. Basically, it's not 10 pounds I want to lose. My goal is about 8 pounds, and I would actually like to lose about 10 pounds, and I'd like to gain, if possible, about 2 or 3 pounds of muscle. Sometimes it's hard to gain muscle when you're in a deficit, but if you're relatively new at weight training, which I am, sometimes you can. So maybe at the end of this, I will take an official DEXA scan or something like that, where they can really analyze my body composition and all those things. Actually, I probably will do a DEXA scan to analyze my body composition, my resting metabolic rate, and my test my aerobic capacity and all those things. So that'll be interesting to see at the end of the program, because I've taken that test before, to see what the difference is between last time and this time. So that's another thing that I'll probably do when I do reach my goal. So that's it. So I guess I will check in probably next Friday, and we'll see where I'm at, if I've lost any weight, and if I was able to stay on the program, and if I had any days that were more difficult than other days, and how it's going, and I'll let you guys know. That's it. We'll see you on Monday. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you.